Wizard Liz had everything. 8 million subscribers, a perfect fiance, and a baby on the way. Then she discovered her partner was trying to cheat on her with one of her own fans while she was 4 months pregnant. But that's just one of the dozens of YouTube scams you'll find out there. Because in 2025, business YouTubers have been exposed left and right for scamming their audiences. This is some of the business YouTubers exposed as scammers. Hi there, I'm Tate. I do YouTube and internet social media documentaries. From major corporations stealing millions from creators, to influencers faking their entire success from rented mansions, here's 7 cases that will change how you see business content forever. Starting with a love story that turned into one of the most public portrayals in influencer history. Wizard Liz built her channel teaching women confidence and self-worth. Her relationship with Landon Nickerson was internet gold.
I don't think guys should be obsessed with their looks and all of that. I think it's nice to be handsome, but it's more about, for guys it's more about being a provider.
Millions of people called them relationship goals in every comment section. But in January 2025, everything fell apart in the most chaotic and public way possible. One of Liz's followers would message her with screenshots that would destroy everything. Landon had been using a secret Snapchat account to hit on this exact same fan, trying to arrange a meetup behind Liz's back while she was 4 months pregnant with their child. Luckily, the fan immediately rejected him and sent everything to Liz. Landon was so terrible at cheating that his target became the one who exposed him to his pregnant fiancée. This happened days after Landon filmed a couple's Q&A where he spoke about trust and loyalty in relationships.
I would not want you to die.
Would you give me your heart?
Yeah. Probably, yeah. But I'm ready to die.
Shut up!
The same week, he gave Liz a handwritten book containing 26 reasons he loved her and invested $100,000 developing an app as a surprise for her. When Liz found out, she would go nuclear on Instagram stories, exposing Landon's betrayal. The meltdown went viral instantly as millions watched her detail how Landon had been love bombing her for months while secretly planning to betray her. She would also expose receipts showing his manipulation tactics and the timeline of his deception. Landon would try to apologize.
I made a mistake, but that doesn't mean that I don't love Liz.
But his apology somehow made everything infinitely worse, as he tried to minimize the situation by saying it was only 5 to 10 minutes of his life, as if the duration of attempted infidelity somehow mattered.
People telling me to kill myself and whatever for this thing that I am acknowledging is wrong, and it's not, it was 5-10 minutes of my life texting somebody that I don't give a fuck about, jeopardizing everything that I have. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, I deserve the hate, and there's not a single person on this fucking planet that is more disappointed or upset.
He lost his relationship, reputation, and chance of fatherhood because he couldn't resist messaging a fan on Snapchat. This story became one of the most watched relationship disasters in influencer history, proving that even the most seemingly perfect couples can hide devastating secrets. But this personal betrayal is nothing compared to the grand corporate theft PayPal's Honey browser was exposed for. You've seen the ads everywhere.
Honey is a free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
That automatically applies coupon codes when you check out online.
Free money, basically.
It's literally free money.
It doesn't make sense to not be using this.
But even if you haven't, the Honey was marketed by PayPal as a free browser extension that finds coupon codes at checkout. Every major YouTuber, including Mr. Beast, promoted it as basically free money for doing nothing.
I bought over 1 million Christmas lights. So shout out to Honey, the free browser add-on, for sponsoring this video. I love you.
But in reality, it was too good to be true. But not in the way most people expected. In late 2024, Kiwi YouTuber Megalag would upload a documentary exposing Honey for one of the biggest corporate scams in internet history.
I hate to break it to you, but your favorite influencers sold you a lie. Honey is a scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those influencers aren't even remotely true. But it gets worse. Honey hasn't just been scamming you, the consumer, they've also been stealing money from influencers, including the very ones they paid to promote their product.
The browser wasn't just finding coupons for users, it was systematically stealing money from content creators across the platform. The mechanism was brilliantly deceptive. When you click an influencer's affiliate link to buy something, it creates a cookie in your browser, proving they referred you. If you complete the purchase, they earn a commission. This is how millions of creators make their living. But when Honey activated a checkout, it would secretly replace the creator's affiliate cookie with its own. Honey found 0 working coupon codes, it would still steal the commission that rightfully belonged to whoever actually referred you to the product. The scale of this theft is mind-boggling. Honey was promoted in over 5,000 videos across 1,000 different YouTube channels, generating 7.8 billion combined views. This means millions of people downloaded a tool specifically designed to rob the creators they were trying to support. Megalag estimated that Honey stole millions of dollars in commissions, while PayPal profited from what was essentially legalized theft. The ultimate irony is that influencers were being paid to promote the very tool that was systematically picking their pockets. And speaking of mass deception, TikTok's potential ban in the US ended up exposing one of the biggest mass scams in the world. Facing a potential US ban in January 2025, TikTok creators started confessing that their content was completely fake. For instance, Lexi Hidalgo, who built a massive 2.7 million following on Coffee Talks, where she would give life advice over her morning brew, revealed that she had never actually drunk the coffee in a single video.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather. How can you?
In other words, the entire series that made her famous was elaborate theatre designed for engagement. But Lexi wasn't the only one. Meredith Duxbury, the beauty curator who built her over 18 million followers on excessive foundation routines that viewers found simultaneously fascinating and horrifying, revealed she actually wiped off some of those famous 10 pumps of foundation after applying them.
The million pumps of foundation that she puts on her face. She said, I did wipe some of those 10 pumps off. Some of these, it's we knew, but the confessions kind of get them in trouble.
But TikTok confessions were mild compared to what happened when the true nature of Anna Paul and Michaela Testa's friendship was exposed. You see, Anna Paul used to be Australia's sweetheart with almost 8 million followers who adored her for promoting body positivity and authenticity. She had been best friends with fellow influencer Michaela Testa for years, and their partnership was the definition of friendship goals to their combined fan base. But in January 2025, that picture-perfect friendship exploded when Michaela dropped a bombshell TikTok that sent shockwaves through the Australian influencer community.
There's a lot of things wrong with Anna Paul. It's way easier to hate me for calling her out when she's wrong than accepting that the Anna you guys love and idolize so much never existed. You don't know her. You don't know her like I know her. You have never met her, and if you have, it's nothing more than a 5-second selfie.
She accused Anna of being a completely different person behind the camera, someone who mocked her own friends privately and lied about her upbringing.
Everything Anna does is calculated, but she masks the manipulation extremely well with an innocent sweet girl facade, posting all of these videos about self-love and body positivity.
But the personal accusations were nothing compared to what Michaela revealed about Anna's family dynamics. Michaela, who had dated Anna's brother Addis for several years, also alleged emotional abuse, financial manipulation, and far worse behaviour during their relationship. She claimed Anna knew about the abuse but consistently chose to protect her family's image over supporting victims.
But when you have someone like Anna that has enabled this individual his entire life, she is the one with the followers, she is the one witnessing Addis punching up walls in Turkish hotel rooms, screaming in his girlfriend Jemia's face, busting his knuckles up and they're bleeding, and then posting him an hour later on her TikTok page like he's some la 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 la. She witnessed this man do that entire incident with the knife, yet she says nothing. And the only time she speaks is when she's fucking defending, is when she's putting down an SA victim of his. I've got a lot more that I'm holding for court, but apparently they're not taking me to court, so I might even just release those. She's this, SW, puts me down for doing S work, doesn't help women, sees her brother abusing women, and does nothing. I'm standing up for what's right. I'm standing up for things I experienced. And it just hurts me.
The accusations became even more serious when court documents surfaced, revealing that Addis had been convicted for an inappropriate relationship with an underage girl. Michaela alleged that Anna had actively helped cover up and minimize these charges to protect her personal brand and family reputation. The fallout was immediate and devastating for Anna's career. She lost 600,000 TikTok followers overnight and now has less than 6 million followers, marking one of the fastest falls from grace in influencer history. And while Australians were exposing family secrets, American influencer Michelle Diaz would be exposed for faking her success. Michelle Diaz built a massive TikTok following by teaching dropshipping success to aspiring entrepreneurs. She sold courses ranging from $500 to $2,000, and thousands of people brought them based on one crucial factor: her apparent massive success.
The reason why I feel like my life can't go wrong is because I don't have one dream life. Of course, right now I'm in an amazing relationship, so I'm looking forward to, becoming a wife.
Every single video showed Michelle working from what appeared to be her stunning personal mansion. Expensive cars filled the driveway, luxury furniture decorated every room, and high-end finishes were visible throughout. The implicit message was crystal clear: this could be your life if you followed her system. Her audience believed they were learning from someone who had truly made it in the world of online business. The mansion served as an undeniable proof that her methods actually worked. But in April 2025, this TikTok user noticed something familiar about Michelle's supposed home office. After some investigation, they contacted the actual property owner and discovered that Michelle's mansion was nothing more than a high-end Airbnb rental. The TikToker had paid for a single week and used the entire time to film months worth of content designed to sell her business courses.
The influencer rented my Airbnb to help promote and sell more of their course, pretending that it was their mansion that they were staying at. And this story is too good to be true, because this has actually happened a few times now. So a buddy actually recognized the video and sent it to me and said, "Hey, isn't this your house?" And it had been up for 5 or 6 months at this point, so this is kind of old news in the creation space of the video, but we finally found it. And at the end of the day, I don't really care too much. All I know is that course they're selling is absolute BS, because that isn't their house, it's mine. They rented it for me. Yes, they did pay me, I think it was about $2,800 for the week, and yes, they probably took hours worth of content shoots. But that also makes me question the sports car that he's sitting in the other videos where he's promoting his course on dropshipping. So I'm curious.
When the exposure went viral, Michelle's comments section were flooded with portrayed students demanding explanations and refunds, instead of addressing the situation or taking accountability. She quietly disappeared from social media entirely, taking all her course sales pages with her. But this rental fraud is nothing compared to how Brittany Dawn was exposed, endangering people's health. Over the years, Brittany Dawn had built a fitness empire with over 500,000 Instagram followers who trusted her expertise completely.
I am personally doing the 16-8, which is 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating. I don't eat whatever I want. I'm still doing flexible dieting, and I'm still staying within my calorie boundaries.
She sold personalized meal plans and fitness coaching packages for up to $300, specifically targeting women struggling with eating disorders by claiming she understood their pain from personal experience. Her transformation photos were genuinely inspiring. Her messaging felt empowering, and her promise seemed simple: she could help others achieve the same dramatic results that she had accomplished. But behind the glossy Instagram posts, Brittany was running one of the most dangerous fitness scams ever documented. When customers started comparing notes in private Facebook groups, they discovered that a single personalized plan was completely identical across all customers. Women with eating disorders received the same restrictive 900-calorie diets as bodybuilders trying to cut weight. People seeking to gain weight received identical plans to those trying to lose 50 pounds. The consequences were genuinely devastating for her customers. Multiple clients reported nearly passing out from severe malnutrition, and when they desperately reached out for help or plan modifications, Brittany would simply delete their comments and block them from her social media entirely. The situation became so severe that over 4,000 people joined a private Facebook group dedicated to sharing their negative experiences with Brittany Dawn Fitness. The Texas Attorney General eventually filed a lawsuit seeking up to $1 million in penalties, with court documents revealing that Brittany had earned over $1 million from her fraudulent fitness programs. Her defense was perhaps the most tone-deaf response in influencer history.
I make mistakes, and that's what this video is here to do, to address it, to say that I am sorry.
She claimed there was no instruction manual for being an influencer. Instead of taking any accountability for the harm caused, Brittany executed a simple rebrand. She suddenly became a born-again Christian running $125 religious retreats, using the exact same deceptive marketing tactics, but wrapped up in spiritual language to exploit religious forgiveness culture. To wrap it all up, there's one final confession that exposes the entire industry. Now, the name Andrew Tate became synonymous with controversy long before his shocking admission. Known for his polarizing takes on masculinity and success, Tate had millions of young men hanging on his every word about building wealth and becoming high-value males.
I say that life as a man is exceptionally difficult. I say the most beautiful and the most terrifying thing about being a man is you're born without value. Society doesn't care about you. You're only going to be cared about based on how useful you are. You have the chance to build yourself up and become a superhero if you're prepared to do the hard work and be indefatigable enough to never quit. But if you're going to stand around and wait for a handout, nobody's going to ever respect you. And I think that a lot of people have forgotten about how difficult and how competitive it is as a man. We're always in constant competition with
His
each other.
content constantly featured supercars, private jets, and his Romanian compound, while preaching about escaping the matrix and building legitimate businesses. He positioned himself as someone who had cracked the code to success and could teach others to follow the same path. But in 2023, Andrew Tate did something that destroyed his credibility forever. He openly told the truth about how he actually built his wealth. In a moment of apparent pride during an interview, Tate admitted that his webcam business model was what he called a total scam.
Maybe this is a bit bad. Here's where the feuds would start. So it'd be good, like I had a lot of girls who worked for me, and the best was like the Ukrainians or the Russians. It was amazing. Because they'd get some guy, fall in love, they'd arrange the day to meet, all this shit, I need a visa. Okay, get a visa. I need money for a visa. Okay, how much is a visa? It's $900. No, but it's not $900 because I went to the embassy. They think I'm a risk and I need a return flight there and back and I need a hotel. I need to have spending money in my bank account. They won't let me come. Or how much you need? All right, 10 grand. Boom. It's 10 G's. Boom. Thanks. Wow. Go to the embassy, take a picture outside the embassy, boom, come back.
He bragged about the specific tactics used to emotionally manipulate clients, treating their loneliness and desperation as nothing more than profit opportunities to be exploited. The more vulnerable the client, the more money they could extract. But the most disturbing aspect wasn't just that Tate admitted to scamming people, it's that he did so while still actively selling courses to new students. He confessed to criminal behavior while simultaneously positioning himself as a business investor. This revelation exposed the dark truth behind the entire easy money guru industry. Many of these influencers don't make money from businesses they teach, they make money from selling the dream of success to people desperate enough to believe them.